What is goody good, YouTube? How y'all feeling today, man? If you want to see more bangers, man, all you have to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. It's your boy Steven Vasquez in the building. Guys, man, you know, I really appreciate all the subscribers, man, who subscribe to me, who support me every time, I react to videos, man, because I'm doing this for y'all guys. I was thinking, for y'all to give me, some names because, once I hit, a certain amount of subscribers, I'm thinking about changing my name, make it, a better picture for me. And, the name I want it to be is, has to do with reacts at the end. But, you know the vibes, man. I'm having a beautiful day, actually, man. Just got back from the gym from a great workout. Yeah, if you're having a blessed, productive day as well, I'm happy for y'all. Keep on, continuing to be great with yourselves. Guys, let's smash that like button for me. Let's subscribe to my YouTube channel if you didn't already, because, the more y'all subscribe, the more, motivation that I have, to continue, I'm just grinding, man, posting bangers for y'all. You feel me? Like, stop playing. But yeah, if you about to watch, well, I'll be a part Bad Girls Club reunion. Assumptions about me's Lovely 7. What is she trying to get back to the Bad Girls Club show? No, I don't feel like, that's good for her now that she has a family and all that. I feel like she's more, good with her, self, mentally and physically, of course. She looks great actually than before, because before she looked like, she just looked at much older, and now, as y'all can see from her, she looked much younger. She looks beautiful. She looks cleaner now. No offense, no disrespect. She look, she look like she, great spiritual, place. She look, happy. You know what I mean? And like for, therefore, I think she shouldn't be going back or thinking about, doing it for, the fans or whatever, entertainment. I feel like she should just continue making videos, with her family, and, just keep on being great. She looks dope. She look much healthier, you don't want to see her going up fighting girls, this and that, whacking them around her heads and shit. You don't want to see all that, pulling girls hairs. Nah, we don't want to see all that. We want to see, beautiful family and just doing, good things, with the time. And, being positive with this, not just going around doing negative, shows or whatever just for a couple views, man. No, that's not gonna make your, your health good. You wanna stay, healthy and all that. Health is wealth, no cap. But yeah, let's get into the video, man. No cap. Smash that like button, please.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am doing an assumptions about me video. Lala called me and she told me that she did an assumptions about herself, an assumption video, and she was like, I think you should do it too. And I'm like, Lala, ain't nobody gonna have no assumptions about me other than the fact that I'm a psychopath. But I put it on my story and you guys actually did have quite a few assumptions about me. All of them are pretty much wrapped around what I just said, but we're gonna do it. We're in Six's playroom because I gave up on trying to make it a bedroom. He's never gonna get out of my bed. He's gonna be just like me, sleeping in his mama's bed forever. So let's get into the first assumption about me. I was actually really surprised that y'all assumed some of these things. Hey, you better not touch the I spank you. You better not touch it. You better not touch my camera. Hey, oh, get out of here. Hey, bye. You good? Dad ain't gonna spank you. Dad ain't gonna spank you. Dad ain't let you do whatever you want. Read your book. Here. Read a book. Want to read your book? Book? Take your book. Okay, now we can get into the assumptions about me. He had the baby trying to mess my camera up. We're in a whole playroom and he's still going to go after my camera. I just don't understand, kids. All right. The first assumption Do you actually love your baby daddy, or are you just with him because of the baby? No, I was not with my baby daddy just because we had a baby.
In love with that.
Really did love my baby daddy, so that's the first assumption is no.
Like she says, she's a psycho. She like crazy dudes, you know. With him being in jail, I don't know, you know, the case, you know, may be, you know, with his life, but you know, she like them crazy guys. So like she said, she's psycho too. But yo, you know, it's better like that because at the end of the day, they make it fun. You feel me? Like they both crazy. I would definitely want a chick like that, crazy too. I could be crazy, you know, on that level, but like I like to, you know, stay chill, you know, for the most part, you know, I'm sorry, and like you know, from her, you know, just liking she's definitely in love with that guy. You know, Taliban. Yo, that dude is funny, man. He just his face expressions, the way he acts, is just funny. But you know, he's calm. Like one of the subscribers said, you know, oh guys, you know, I don't like, you know, long, you know, talking videos like this, but I'm doing it for y'all guys. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button for me and stop skipping the video, man. I don't like that. That just tells me that y'all not loyal, man. I want loyal subscribers, man. So yeah. Bear with me and with the video. You want to see reaction?
That's so stupid. Why would I stay with somebody because we have a baby? I think the baby kept us together a little longer because we had to deal with each other, but no, I don't. I always assume that you're just really quiet and reserved. But after watching your YouTube, I changed my mind. Yeah, no, I'm not really. I got a lot of these. A lot of people ask, was I just quiet? No. I'm actually really loud. I just got to be in my comfort zone, and most of the time I'm not in my comfort zone. So
there's people like that.
You guys will,
you know,
see like once I get back in my comfort zone how crazy I really am.
It's just for the moment. Then you start to just be you feel me? Start to be outgoing.
That I'm gonna do the new BGC. I am not gonna do the new BGC that they're doing on OnlyFans. I know some of you are really sad. I actually tweeted about it, but a lot of you probably didn't see it. I just feel like I have another opportunity, an opportunity that allows me to be a mom and allows me to carry myself in a good, you know, a good enough light, because I'm still not perfect and I have my things, but I think that it would be going backwards to kind of go from, you know, doing YouTube with my family, raising my son on YouTube, and then going to a house where I know I'm gonna be in an altercation. You know, like it's cool to get in like accidental altercations because sometimes you just can't avoid it, but I don't want to purposely put myself in an environment that I know is gonna be violent or I'm gonna have to get physical. So I think that would just be me going backwards. And then also I feel like, you know, I genuinely didn't like doing the show. I didn't like it goes hand in hand with me just not being, I'll fight, but I'm not just like a troublemaker. So I don't really think that I fit in that experience. You know, you got your Natalie Nuns and your Judys and your, you know, your troublemaker girls that are entertaining, and then you got some girls like me who are just kind of quiet, and we come off as boring because we're not instigators and starting stuff and doing little petty stuff. So I don't really think that that's a fit for me. I think it's another girl who actually likes it, who's actually good at it, who's going to get in there, instigate, make it interesting, should do it. Not somebody like me. I'm just not. No thank you. And then it's like, two, you know, this is them putting it together themselves, so we don't know what type of security it's gonna be. I got a feeling them girls going, either one, it's not gonna happen, or two, they gonna be in there straight up trying to kill each other. No thank you, because y'all know.
See, this is what I be talking about sometimes. This is my point of view and the way I, you know, think of things like this. You know, a lot of people be doing things for the internet, you know, knowing that in real life they're not even about that. You feel me? Like what she just said, like she's like more of a, you know, quiet, boring girl. So she said like she can't, you know, fit into that category. Like the way, like she said, like she's not, the way she was saying how she's, you know, she's not even a, you know, a problematic girl or whatever. Like, she just had a choice, you know, but she just took it. She's not an angry type of person, you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, a lot of people, you know, they're into all that, you know, drama stuff, so they're willing to do that. But her, she's not really into that, you know. So like, yeah.
7 goes a little bit too far. I don't know how to pretend beef, so I just rather not. Another assumption is that I'm an attention seeker. I don't think I'm an attention seeker. I actually kind of like to fly below the radar. Anybody will tell you I don't like to be seen. I don't like to be recorded. I don't really know. I'm not an attention seeker. I think if I was an attention seeker, you guys would see way more of what actually goes on in my life, because my life is, it's good. I tell you, it's gold, but you know, I'm not one of those people who believe good or bad attention is attention. So no, I really don't need anybody's. It's hard for me to, even getting attention from people that I don't know, I really take it with a grain of salt, because it's like, I don't really know you, even though it might be like good, the attention is good. It's like, I don't know you, so I don't really know. No, I don't think I'm an attention seeker, and I don't think that there's anybody that would tell you that I'm an attention seeker. I kind of really I like to not be seen. I like to float on by. You get more things done when you just float on by.
That's how you want to be.
But Brooke does tell me I need to stop just trying to lay under the radar and build.
You don't want to be seen.
Step into my spotlight.
A lot too much talkers. You know?
That I love nature and outdoors. I do love being outdoors. I love everything about outside and doing fun stuff. I used to be a little daredevil. It kind of went away since I had a baby. I don't know if that's just a mom thing, but now I'm kind of scared of everything. Things that I've done in the past that I really wouldn't be scared of. That you're actually you're very mean in person and very selfish. A lot of people ask me this, and that I was really mean in person. Yeah, I am the nicest person you're ever going to meet. My face probably looks kind of mean, because most of the time I'm just looking and kind of seeing what's going on. But I'm so nice. Nobody has ever talked to me like, you're just a mean person. I'm actually too nice. Brooke always tells me I'm too nice, and I need to not be so nice to people. Brooke is the mean one. And that I was selfish. I am not selfish. I'm almost too giving. And that's probably my biggest life problem. I should be a little more selfish. I want to work on being more selfish. So yeah, a lot of people ask though, am I really mean in person? And I'm like, no, I'm actually really approachable. Once you say hi, that's it. We friends. Another assumption is I don't like Ruby because she ruined my friendship with DDG. I don't think my friendship with DDG is ruined at all. So no. And I don't dislike Ruby. I told y'all, you know, what goes on in their relationship is not my business. I know y'all feel the way y'all feel about their relationship, and you think that I should feel a way about their relationship, but you know, I'm not the poster girl for it.
Right, like, I hate people like that so much. Just because you dislike someone because of their intentions, is gonna want, you think people are gonna want you to not like them too, because of how you feel. Because like, what the hell, like, if they're friends, they're friends, you know. Like, if you're not cool with someone, right, and I like that person, you know, because we're friends or whatever, I'm not gonna stop talking to that person because you don't like him. You like the person, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say? So like, unless, you know, if it was something, you know, that had to make me, you know, stop liking the person. But even that, I'm gonna like the person, because it's not because of what you want or how you feel. You feel me? Like, you don't know, like, what? It goes two ways. It go both ways, but like, it's just, you know, it's not like that. That's not how it works. So like, I respect her too.
Okay. Or a perfect relationship, so I don't feel like it's any of my business to put my 2 cents in. And Ruby has actually reached out to me since all the drama, and we've talked, and it's kind of just like, you know, there's no We don't have any beef. I don't dislike Ruby. Ruby said that she does not dislike me. And that's it. It was never a dislike. I never disliked Ruby.
Don't listen to these people.
I actually, when I knew about Ruby long before anybody knew about Ruby, and I was actually pushing for their relationship. They seemed to be really liking each other and really enjoying each other's company. So I was just used to tell DDG, like, you know, if you feel like you like her, you know, anything else shouldn't matter. Everything else should just be white noise. But yeah, I don't dislike Ruby. I don't know why. Even, you know, somebody saying, even, you know, Lala saying that she doesn't like me, that wouldn't make me dislike her either, because I just know how these things go, you know? But no, that's an untrue assumption. Another assumption is that I'm very violent. Let me make this clear. I am not a violent person. Like, I don't just walk around like, oh, I'll beat your ass, or I'll do this to you. I'm not violent at all. I actually really dislike fighting. I think that it is the most unattractive quality I have, that I can get violence. Big head, come on, let's play with your book. I definitely can get really violent, but I think that's my least favorite thing about myself, how violent I get when I'm upset. So no, I'm not violent. I actually have not been in that many fights, y'all. I mean,
then why were you in that bad girls club then, huh? Explain that part, huh? Explain that. Why were you in that, you know, drama, you know, trying to fit in, you know, trying to beat girls up? These pumpkin pies looking girls too. Them chicks were freaking big too. She was putting her fists up like a freaking man. Like, what? You gotta explain that, girl.
What do you consider? What's considered a lot of fights? You know, what's the range? How many? Before it's too many. Somebody said that an assumption is that I'm very humble and a funny person to be around. Yeah, that's pretty much my personality, y'all. Like, I'm the goofy one of the group. I'm gonna say something funny. I'm gonna do something 100%. Funny. I'm gonna laugh at myself. I'm gonna laugh at everybody else. I'm gonna crack a joke anywhere in the world.
100% true.
Yeah, I'm really humble. I think too humble sometimes. I need to kind of step into my, you know, step into myself. You care more about your family, keeping your family together, than your individual happiness. I could see how people would assume that, and I could see that being somewhat true. You know, I don't think, once again, I would never keep my family together, because just stay with somebody just to keep my family together, because I actually prefer my parents being separated. I think I would have been miserable if they were together. But I do think that you know, the people I love, I put more energy into them, and I think that if I put the same amount of energy I put into the people that I love into myself, I would be the person I should be. That another assumption is that I'm just winging motherhood. I just do what works for you and Six. I think that everybody is kind of just winging motherhood. There's no rule book. I mean, there are books of what you should do and shouldn't do, but then you get a baby and the baby is totally different and every kid is not the same. So yeah, I think that we're all just kind of winging it, and I learned what works for him, what he likes. You know, like right now I just switched him from formula to milk. He will drink his milk with bananas, but not by itself. I went and bought 10 different sippy cups to get him off the bottles. So we tried all the sippy cups until we figured out which one worked. And now we have 2 that work. So yeah, I'm just winging it. I think everybody's just winging it, though. I don't think that there's a right or wrong way to be a parent. As long as your kid is healthy, your kid is happy, and is in a safe environment, I don't think it matters. I love Taliban more than he loves me. I'm gonna say yes to that. I think so. And I think that's the problem. I think my mama has always told me, and I believe, that the man should always love you more than you love them. So yeah, that might be our biggest problem. Another assumption is that I have a crush on DDG. No, for the millionth time, no, I do not have a crush on.
Wait, DDG's real name is Darryl? Daryl, if I didn't say it wrong. Daryl? Is it Daryl? God damn, I can't freaking pronounce it right.
DDG and I are just friends. We've never been anything more than friends. I think that he's so cool. I also think that even if we did, we both are very emotional. As you can see, we kind of react to the same to certain things. So could you imagine two very emotional people? It would be horrible. We would be on the internet straight up cursing each other the hell out, and that would not be good, because that's probably my biggest flaw. Another assumption is that I am the toxic one between me and Tyler, man. I definitely don't think that I'm the toxic one. I think that he was the toxic one. So,
Taliban.
When my feelings were hurt, I probably would be a little aggressive. And no, it's not okay, but I'm working on it. And I also think that sometimes to work on it, you just have to not be with people. You know, there's people around me that I don't just fight my sisters. I don't just fight my family. I have to be triggered. So I wouldn't call myself the toxic one. No, I would call him the toxic one. And I think his toxicity brings out the worst side of me. We're toxic in different ways, probably. I assume that you see right through all these industry bitches. Yeah. It's just, you know, I know these days friendships don't mean much, relationships don't mean much. You know, everybody's kind of for themselves these days. So
100%.
It'll be hard to ever have like a genuine friendship or have anybody around you that genuinely cares about you, because that's just not where people are these days. It's not really the focus. Somehow
oh man, I'm liking this girl more and more, man. I'm liking her. She's so real, bro. When it comes to, seeing the truth, bro, behind all this, bro. You know, just the timing, the way we live and the way people moving, bro. It's like, it's crazy how you could, like, really think that, a friend, if they're real, or, like, you see through them, too, She be speaking facts.
It became cool to be
I like her.
A sketchy person, and I don't understand it. This is a good assumption, because this has always been a thing. Someone said that you don't like fat bitches. First of all, I have a plus size sister, bigger than Kiki was. I'll put a picture so you guys can see, and we're actually really close. We get along really good. That the girl that she fought? That bad girl? So no, that's not the truth. There was just a lot of things you guys didn't see on the show that made me not like her personally. You know, there was a comment about me taking Plan Bs.
What?
Yeah, there just was basically like insinuating that I was just some type of hoe that, and I didn't really like that. So from there, we kind of it was just up from there, and it's just a lot of stuff y'all didn't see. I didn't call her fat because I don't like fat people. I didn't like her as a person, so that's why I call her fat. Like, you're going to insult people when you don't like them. And I don't even think she's fat. Like, I think that if she got a boob reduction, she would appear so much smaller. So I don't really know why y'all consider her fat. I've seen girls bigger than her. This assumption says that I really don't like Lala. I think that our relationship at first, definitely, I wasn't completely sold on Lala. I think it took some time. I think we both kind of like were filling each other out and really trying to get each other's vibe, because we're earth signs, so that's what we do. But I actually do really like Lala. I think that Lala's very sweet, and I just think she's growing up in the entertainment industry, so she's not going to be the perfect person, but I like her. I think she's cool. She's very caring, I will say that. And that's kind of surprising for people out here, because they typically don't care. She's not one of the people that just talk about themselves. Like, a lot of the friendships that I've had, they really just talk about themselves. But, like, she'll talk about what she's going through and then be like, okay, but how are you, how's sex? So those are good type of friends to have. Another assumption is that I hate bullies. I hate people that pick on people. It's always been something that's really bothered me. I do not like bullies. I feel like you could pick on somebody that's gonna pick with you back. So why would you pick on somebody who's not? I've never been that type to just mess with somebody that I know is not like that, or I know is not gonna react to me. What's the point? It's no fun that way. Why are you hurting people's feelings? I just don't like people who hurt people's feelings. You get manipulated easily in relationships. No, I don't really think. I mean, it just depends. I don't think I'm manipulated easily. I honestly think that this was the first relationship where I was straight up manipulated. Normally I would just kind of keep it moving, but I think that, like I said before, I was kind of being hard on myself. So I think I kind of manipulated myself into thinking that I had to try to be Little Miss Perfect, and there is no such thing as perfect, because even if you Little Miss Perfect, they're going to do what they want to do anyway. So I guess.
Facts.
You like hood dudes with money and guns. That is not true. I have dated guys that are the opposite, that don't carry around guns.
Why she smiling so hard though? Like, why she took a second?
I'm not picky as to who I date. I just have to be attracted to you. I've dated other type of people. I've dated what I would consider a nerdy guy. I've dated really adventurous people like me. I've dated all kind of guys. I have not just dated hood men, y'all. I mean, that was most of them, but
Taliban hood.
I lack common sense. Who the hell said that? I have very good common sense. I think that I don't always use it, but I don't think I lack. I'm very ahead of my time sometimes, which is why I think I'm so hard on myself and think that I have to be so perfect, because I'm always thinking ahead instead of thinking of where I am mentally. So I think I have great common sense, but sometimes my common sense makes me think that I need to be up here when I have to work on what's going on down here first, and then the elevation will kind of come naturally. That I'm stuck up and bougie. I'm not stuck up at all, y'all. I'm really the nicest person that you're ever going to meet. I think that's why I don't really fit in most places though, because I kind of be like, what is wrong with you? Why are you acting like that? Take your panties out of bunch. That I want a BBL. I am getting a BBL very soon. So yes, I do want a BBL. That is a true assumption. You are unable to get over the hurt or trauma from your baby daddy. Yeah, I think so. And I think that is when you know you just can't anymore, because if you can't let it go, you might as well go. It's really hard for me to forgive him. And some things aren't forgivable, so...
What'd he do?
Yeah.
What'd he do, bro? For real, what'd he do?
When you get to that point, I think you just kind of know that it's done. That I hate Taliban. Y'all, I do not hate my baby daddy. I am disappointed a lot of the times, but I don't hate him. I think that you guys think I hate him because of the way I talk to him, but that's how we are. I think he turned it off a lot when the camera came on, but our love language was not, oh my god, baby, hi. Our love language was like, what's up, dumbass? You know, that was our thing, and I am so authentic. I'm not gonna tone down who I am for the camera, and I think that because he has such a bad image already, that when he gets on camera, he kind of does a whole 360. Even Brooke will tell you, Brooke will be like, he really brings it together on camera. It's so funny, we always laugh at it. But no, I think that I'm just authentic, so I'm gonna treat him the same way I treat him when the camera's off. But we do that to each other. Like, our love language was very like,
damn,
get out of my face. You get out of my face. It's just how we are. We've never been that super duper romantic couple.
Can't really fake, you know, anything, you know, for, you know, publicity or whatever. You just gotta, you know, deal with it. Just, you know, it is what it is, right? I understand, you know, where she's coming from, you know. Not all of us are perfect, we're a lot of assholes too at times. But, you know, I would definitely want a relationship like this, you know, just make it fun, entertaining, also, you know, just, you know, make a lot of laughs go on. You don't want to be in a miserable, you know, relationship too, you know. Chuck.
You don't like to give up on relationships, romantic or friend, whether that be romantic or friendships. Yeah, that's my biggest problem. I don't really know. I give people so many chances, including my friends. Like, I go back and forth with my friends the same way I do in a relationship. And I think that that's my biggest problem. I need to know when to leave well enough alone. Like, this is clearly not working. Friends shouldn't fall out so much, or they shouldn't be doing things that you don't really like. And, yeah, I do have a really hard time, but I have separation anxiety. I was diagnosed with it when I was like 4 or 5, so it always feels really heavy for me to when people come and go out of my life. So that's why I try to have people that I know are going to stay for a long time. If you notice, most of the people who have been in my life have been in my life for years. I don't like my other sister, not Brooke or Baby Tessa, the other one. So my older sister and I have, you know, gotten physical with each other maybe once or twice, but we're actually really close. We crack jokes on each other all the time. I'm really close with all my sisters. Me and my sisters don't have a rocky relationship like I noticed some siblings have. We are really close. We love each other. Our mom kind of really built us on love. We weren't built on, you know, being mean to each other. My mom is really disappointed in us when we fight. So we'll fight and like talk the next day or next 2 days, something like that.
My siblings are like that.
You underestimate your worth sometimes. I think so. I think that I never really knew my worth, you know, because I kind of just looked at myself as so regular. And sometimes you should look at yourself like you're not regular. But I always wanted to be that down-to-earth girl so bad that I forgot that I'm still a person, and I'm a person with opportunity. So I need to carry myself as such. I have a smart mouth. Hell yeah. Oh my God, y'all, my mouth might be more lethal than my hands. That's why I try to just swing first, because the things that come out of my mouth are way worse than anything I can do in a fight. My mouth is so disgusting sometimes. I assume that you'll never do reality TV anymore. No, I kind of already told you guys that I'm not doing the BGC thing.
We need to see another.
But no, reality TV is really for, like I said earlier in the video, it is really for a certain type of person. Like, you have to be willing to be entertaining, or you're kind of just wasting your time. And there's not enough money in it for me to want to act a fool, even if I did want to act a fool. But you know, it's just certain things that I'm not gonna do for entertainment. And
respect that.
So it's no point for me. A lot of it is fake. And another one is, you're misunderstood. I do think I'm misunderstood. I think that people mistake me just knowing how to fight as me being an aggressive person, or me being a violent person, or me being a mean person. And I'm none of those things, y'all. That you'll still be the bitch ass over your baby daddy. Absolutely not. No, it's just not worth it. It wasn't worth it when I was doing it. And so it's definitely not worth it to me now.
You just say he's not,
you know,
worth it,
even
what?
I don't really get intimidated about other girls, because you may have had them, but not the same way I did. You know, my whole life is different from me and him. And if you're gonna choose to deal with a man and have the same regular life that you've always had, then that's on you, sis. I don't got nothing to say. I got a whole new opportunity, a whole new life, and I'm gone with the wind. That's one. I assume that you're really moving on because you are glowing. I'm mad y'all call him Tad Liban. Oh my God, y'all are so bad. Find out on the next episode of Why Is Seven Glowing?
Alright guys, if you did make it to the end of the video, for my real supporters, man, I thank y'all so much, man. I'm doing this for y'all, you know. I really don't usually like to watch, you know, a full 30-minute video, but I'm doing this for y'all. If y'all want to see more videos like this, then all you have to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel if you are new, because we will, you know, hit, you know, my goal is to, you know, go to 100 subscribers. Oh, Taliban is not gonna want you on that show anyways. He's gonna freaking Taliban your ass. He's gonna bang your ass. Sign up. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. It's your boy Steven Vasquez. If you want to be a part of the journey, all you gotta do is subscribe, smash that like button if you're new, and I'll catch you on the next one.